So, what would you say to people who want to hop into the reversal system, but it's like they got to talk to their spouse and we don't know if they fully agree or family,
Mm.
et cetera, et cetera?
Well, it takes a bit of courage to put down this much money and to come aboard with us and work with something that is so different.
Hmm.
It's got to be hard. Going through the medical monopoly and being trained to jump from appointment to appointment. And even in the alternative field, a chiropractor, a masseuse, they're jumping from appointment to appointment. And we don't do that.
Mm-mm.
We don't do that at all in our program. So, and then on top of it, you sprinkle on the fact that we're virtual. So we're very different, right? And I think that makes it very hard for someone to convince their spouse. I don't know if there's convincing. I don't know what you can do. Even if you're like, oh, you got to check out this guy on Instagram or TikTok and you show them my videos, then they're going to look at you like, why does he talk like that? Why does he pause like that? I don't know. This guy's creepy. He's a little weird. You want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on this? So how can a wife convince her husband? And that's usually the case. Our demographic is typically 60-year-old women. So how can she make that happen? I have no idea. I'm not married. But I would imagine it's just a, hey, trust me thing. I think this is going to help me. So, because that's really the big thing is if you do nothing, what's your life going to be in 6 months?
Yeah.
If you come on board and do the program, what's your life going to be in 6 months? I think it's going to be much, much better if you do the program. Because it's so all inclusive. It's so all around, head to toe. And then the husband will just have to grow belief as it goes.
Yeah. But then again, it's like it's the food aspect of it because for the most part, it's usually women and they're usually, cooking the house meals.
Yeah.
And so it's like a sudden change. And they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
I can't have my oil, my olive oil.
I've seen a lot of breakups, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Even Keisha had one. Keisha, who's an associate of ours, she was one of my first clients back in 2012, 2013. She, had problems with her boyfriend at the time because, fried food was gone and all this was gone. And yeah, the guy doesn't want to change. He's stubborn. He's skeptical. And he's like you said, my olive oil, my bread, my this, my that. And she's like, well, and then here's the other thing is that there's kind of a mistake that I think a lot of women make. And that's Kevin said, or Dr. Reese said, okay, if you keep telling your husband, well, Dr. Reese said this.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin said that. Well, okay, what's going to happen? He's going to start feeling a certain type of way. This has happened to me my whole career. I've had so many female clients over my 14 years. Hardly any guys. Hardly any. A handful. And I can't tell you how many boyfriends and husbands I got mad at me. Never met them in my life. They become overprotective. They become jealous. And they're sick of hearing about this Dr. Reese guy. And what you're going to hear in the kitchen is, well, Kevin said this, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's going to go, all right, I'm sick of hearing about this guy. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. And so I just tell these women, just keep it to yourself and don't call me Kevin. Especially if you're local.
Yeah.
Just stay with Dr. Reese. All right. He's going to think something. I'm telling you. You get inside the male mind. It's what's my lady doing? Why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? Men don't even like it when a woman has a crush on a Hollywood star. My mom loves Kevin Costner. Okay, I'm named after Kevin Costner.
Really? Wow.
Okay. She loves Kevin Costner. It's Kevin Costner, everything. You think my dad isn't like, what she, you know?
You
like,
watching Kevin Costner again? Oh my God. Yeah, that's a good point.
You know? So it's different for women. Women typically don't mind if the man is attracting others. It's more of a proud thing. Like, women like my guy, you know? But it's not like that for guys. You know, they want to possess. Like, no. You know, no, you're with me.
Mm-hmm.
You're my girl. Put the varsity jacket on her. Yeah. No, look, you're wearing my jersey. You know? So I don't know the exact answer on how for women to convince their husband to do the program. It's just got to be trust. It's just got to be, show them the testimonials.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the star of the show. We have the most testimonials on video that anyone's ever seen, as far as I know.
Yeah.
And so I think that's a huge feather in our cap. And I think that's probably the best bet. Show your spouse the testimonials and say, look, I want to be next. I want to be on video in 6 months or 4 months saying, I had this, this, and this, and I no longer have this, this, and this. That's the most important part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jumpstart your head-to-toe healing journey with the Dr. Reese book trilogy. Peace Over Pain is the cult classic that explains how head-to-toe healing works and how the medical monopoly doesn't. Reverse the Cause lays out the root causes to over 60 chronic conditions. And Dinner with Dr. Reese is a unique cookbook that contains 100 recipes without the destructive poor four foods. Together, all 3 books set you on a path to head-to-toe healing. Get yours today on Amazon, Audible, or peaceoverpain.com. Also, if you'd like to ask a question, tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for Dr. Reese Live.